So here I am at our new space near the Cove in New Bedford, and I know that I've certainly been really busy lately doing this big transformation and this big move. And sometimes you just get 10 minutes, but you really want to get in a little flow, get some blood pumping, get a stretch in and root and anchor, right? Especially when things are transforming and changing. It can feel, there's that whirlwind energy that swirls around, and that's amazing. We get to ride that, right? We don't want to get caught up and swept away with it, so we want to anchor right in. I'm going to get my drum that I left over here really quick. Okay. Let's just, even just a few moments like this, right? This slow, steady drum beat. Find your comfortable seat, whatever that means to you. Feel the energy of your spine ascending to the sun. Breathe in as the energy rises up. And keep your spine rising up and breathe out. Take a few breaths like this. Feeling the energy pulse up to Father Sky, down to Mother Earth, up to Father Sky, down to Mother Earth. Seeing with your mind's eye the shimmering beam of light pulsing all the way down to the center of the earth, back up through your body, out the crown of your head into the cosmos. So we're rooting back into our peaceful, unconditional heart center, unconditional love heart center. Rooting back into our calm in the center of the storm. It's important to do this before we move for so many reasons. We want to be in the moment, really aware, conscious movement. Embodied movement. And from here, from this centered place, take a breath in, reach your arms to the sky. Belly button gently pulling in and up. And exhale, twist to your right. Right fingertips come back behind. Left hand, right knee. Breathe in, reach back up to center, reach back up to the sky, unwind. And breathe out, twist to the other side. Big breath in, unwinds you back to center. Exhale, thumbs to the heart. Say a prayer, make a wish, set an intention. And take a moment to feel spaciousness in your body. Feel the spaces between your cells, the spaces between your joints. Imagine you can feel the sky in your body. Feel all the places that feel expansive. Breathe in, reach arms up to the sky. Exhale, place hands on your knees face down. And really make it so that you're pushing the heels of your hands into your thighs or into your knees. So there's a little bit of like traction there. And then just push into one hand and sway your body in the opposite direction. So now here, notice any place that might feel a little tight or a little tense and move through that place. Maybe it's your lower back or your shoulders. So breathe space into any place that feels tight or tense. And let this be really organic. Connect with the element of water. So you might twist from side to side. This might be a little seated cat-cow flow. So if you've been sitting for a little while, or even if you've been moving in a really linear way, I want to invite the body to move in this really fluid movement. And arrive back at center. Notice any changes that might be happening in your body already. Feel the pulse down to Mother Earth, up to Father Sky. Let's bring hands right out in front. Untuck the toes, untuck the feet. So coming through tabletop, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Moving right to a downward facing dog. So tuck all 10 toes. Send hips back and high. Let hips glide up towards the sky. And alternate which heel's coming down to the earth. Note that this downward facing dog is an inversion. So you've got your head below your heart, below your hips. So all that nice deep breathing we did to open and center, to open and ground, now that fresh oxygenated blood is rushing down towards the brain. Fresh oxygenated blood to our brain cells. Whew. So we can imagine, right, 3 more breaths here in this downward facing dog. We can imagine that when our head does come back up above our heart, we're clearing out our minds. And bring knees to the mat, untuck the toes, and gently sit back on your heels. Hero's pose. Now we're feeling that rush, that apana, that cleansing. Breathe in, reach arms to the sky. Exhale, surrender forward, let hands come back to earth. Once again, downward facing dog. Tuck all 10 toes, send hips back in high. Now right foot will step where the right thumb is. If you want, lift that right leg back and high first, just to get a little stretch there. Totally optional. Take as many steps as you'd like. Right foot steps where the right thumb is. We've got a low lunge. Feel that energy pulse, crown of head all the way down to the left heel. And let the left knee tap down, untuck the left toes, send the hips back. Half Hanuman. This left knee, this right knee does not have to be straight at all. And actually, go ahead, bend the right knee a little bit more and lengthen the spine. Take a breath. And then exhale, round over. Maybe that right knee lengthens a little bit more. And come back to your neutral spine. Bend into the right knee. And let left hand stay to the earth. So right knee's above the right ankle. Right arm reaches up to the sun. Feel the energy pulse up through the left palm, out through the right fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right hand connects back to the earth. We're stepping back to our downward facing dog. So lift the back knee. If there is a little vinyasa, a little flow back to downward facing dog that might feel good for you, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, just step right back. We have our inversion here, so let's take 2 more breaths. And with a breath in, either send the left leg back in high, or go ahead and step that left foot right up to the left thumb. That's where we're going. Left foot, left thumb. Take as many steps as you'd like. Low lunge. Right knee connects to the earth. Untuck the back toes. Half Hanuman. Half Hanuman. We're feeling the energy flow up and down the back of the left leg. So this left knee isn't locked out. There's probably a little bit of a bend to it, no problem. Breathe. You can even play around with rotating left toes off to the left, adding a little bit of figure 8 movements into the hips. Woo. Bend back into the left knee. Hopefully you can still hear me. The nice, amazing heater just went on in the new space. Left knee above left ankle. Right hand to the earth. Left arm reaches to the sky. Get your twist. Feel the spiral in your spine. Feel that energy pulse up from the center of the earth through the right palm, through your heart, out through your left fingertips. One more breath here. Left hand connects back with the earth. Untuck the right toes. Let's step it to the top. So right foot comes up to meet the left. Unroll all the way up to stand here. One vertebra at a time, unrolling. Arms reach to the sky. So we're standing tall, mountain pose. Feel your heart connect with the stars. Feel like you can lift right above the planet. Breathe in. And breathe out. Surrender. Roll it down. Bending into knees so much your hands can come to the earth. Go ahead and sit right down. Let the soles of your feet come together. Your knees come out to the sides. We'll fold forward here. 2 breaths. Walk your hands back in towards your body. Use your hands, bring your knees back together. Return back to your easy pose. And let's just pause here. Hands on knees, either face up or face down. Once again, rooting back into the pulse, feeling the pulse, connecting to the pulse. Gently close your eyes. Just 10 seconds here. Feel your cells buzzing with energy. Feel your mind clear and bright, diamond mind. Bring your thumbs to your heart. Namaste. Namaste.